I am not a horror person. Dead Space is a game that many people have said is one of the scariest games I've ever played. Now, to give you a little background, I'm not a horror person to the point where in the 2nd grade, Count Chocula made me shit myself. It was a dark time, okay? Dead Space came out in 2008, and I didn't have a PS3 or an Xbox when it came out. Plus, my little 10-year-old baby self was like, I don't want to play horror games. So, you know, it was cheap as balls on Steam. It was free on EA Origin, so I decided to give it a go. And yeah. Dead Space is a really good game, though. The combat is good, it's a little wonky sometimes. The atmosphere is cool, being in space and being on an abandoned ship. And the horror is cool because it doesn't just rely on jump scares, even though it's known for jump scares. However, when you're 5 minutes into the game and you can't even play it because you can't get through a door due to a glitch, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna... So, I don't know how buggy it is on consoles, but on Steam and on EA Origins, it's terrible because there's just so many bugs that sometimes it's funny, because you might see something fly across the screen, you might get a little chuckle on yourself, you know, laugh it up a bit. Then other times, you might need to activate an objective, and it just won't work. Luckily, that has not happened to me, but it has happened with the door thing, and that kind of blew because, you know, I couldn't play it, and it sucked a lot. With all negatives aside, though, Dead Space has held up the past 10 years it's been released, and it's still fun to play. You know, I find myself picking it up and not wanting to put it down, and, you know, with this past playthrough and maybe playthroughs to come, it's just a lot of fun.